Hi. So the first thing you do when you make sushi is to make the rice. From what I've read online, the rice is the most important part. Because if you don't have the right consistency or taste to it, it just doesn't work out well at all. So here's how I learned how to rinse the rice to get the extra starch out. Here's the little sushi, well, it's a rice cooker pan and the little measuring cup that goes with it. So I just take a little metal strainer and measure out 3 little cups of rice, because my rice cooker will hold 6 cups. So we'll do this. Okay, and then I go ahead and turn it on to just cold water. So that's now filling up the pan, and I'm going to I'm just going to kind of so ideally you want your strainer obviously to be a little bit larger than the pan. That way the rice isn't going to float up and out. One way you can kind of tell if it's done, it says to rinse it at least 3 or 4 times until it is until the water is clear. So when you do this, you can see how the water there is still really milky. So that's that would continue to need to be washed. There's also some places that I've read that say you're supposed to, gently massage the rice, or we'll just call it Kobe rice. So we just run the rice around like so. I've also just like kind of gently rub it against the strainer. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing. And let it sit for a second and see how the water's certainly more clear. I'll probably just do that one more time, and then it should be pretty good. If you've watched this video and you know that the correct way to do it, please let me know, because I always want to try to do things the right way. So spent a bunch of hours on YouTube trying to figure this whole thing out, and so wanted to pass on what I'd learned. Okay, so we're just gonna I think we're probably good with getting the starch out of that. Okay. Yeah, see, it's still a little bit milky. I don't know that I've ever gotten it less milky than that. I think I just probably get a little impatient, but we'll give it one more go. Okay, and then I don't know if you can see it, but the inside of the rice cooker has the markings of 1, 2, 3 cup up to looks like 0.6 liters is the top one, and so this is roughly half. So this is 3 of the little rice measuring cups, which is actually just a hair over 2 regular measuring cups. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour that rice in here. Okay. And then I'm going to just fill this up until I hit the 6 mark, because I've cooked enough rice in here, or the 0.6 liter mark, because I've cooked enough rice in here to know that that is what makes it turn out well. And there we go. Okay, so I'm going to go put this on the rice cooker, turn it on, and then while I'm doing that, I'll make the sushi vinegar, which is a combination of vinegar, baker's sugar, which allows it to dissolve faster. I did use regular sugar for a long time, and you can, and it takes just about the time it takes to cook the rice for the sugar and a little bit of salt to dissolve. So I'll start up again in a couple minutes with the sushi vinegar.